right? Does that mean it's working now? Oh. Okay. It's working then. Let me just send out that link. Alright. Is it capturing my voice? I have no idea. Let me take a look at this. And okay. 2 watching now. So that is who all is looking at it. Whoever's watching, feel free to type in chat. I'm gonna... Is it even picking up my voice? Unlike last time, I can't hear myself. Let's check that out. And I am going to just have that open. Okay. Trying to get this set up. It was working yesterday. And this is telling me that it should be working. Absolutely should be. How about now? Okay, I can hear myself now, so that's good. So, now that that's set up, let me just start this. So where we're at now is I'm in Act 2, and at this point Yuri is acting strange, and I think I messed up my goal last time, because I was trying to get... Oh, what's her name? Stupid Tsundere to like me, and I think I messed it up. So this is telling me to delete her, and this is the end of Monika's poem. And presumably what that is telling me to do is to delete Yuri, and that's interesting. So I'm going to come back to this. This is giving me an idea, and I would really like to work with that. But for now, I'm going to do this. We're gonna finish this day. And yep. And there's that whole glitchy thing. That's the whole signature of Act 2. So this is very interesting. I've already seen all this, so none of this is surprising. I've already seen everything going on right now, so sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision, and when that happens, don't forget to save your game. I'm already saving my game every 5 minutes. I'm going to wait for this day to end, though, because while I failed my initial goal, but this is an interesting save to have. That says, please help me. I'm going to ignore that, because I do not need that. And So, now we're gonna show my poem to people, and I know that Yuri is going to like it, and the issue is that I actually don't want her to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save right now, because I messed up, and instead, I am going to load this save right here. So loading this save, this is a poem made that was supposed to be for Miss Pinkhair right here, and I messed it up, and I accidentally gave it to Yuri, or at least I think I did. I didn't give many to Yuri, which tells me that it's trying to force that to happen, and I'm interested to see if that is something that I cannot change, or if I just, honest to God, messed it up. So let's take a look at it right now. So strawberry, flower, playground, joy, oh, and you see right there, some of these things mess you up, because if the little characters jump, then it means that I've pleased them. And I do not want to please Yuri at all, so I'm going to load this again. So I have to get 20 of these in a row without messing it up. And I'm just going to mess that one up right off the bat. Earlier today I was doing this, and I had it messed up right off the bat. It was very, very bad. Valentine... holiday, not inferno, that would be very bad. We're gonna go with fireflies, hair, candy. And you saw that glitch thing that was down here? That is another thing that I'm going to take a look at in a few minutes. Because I clicked it last night and decided not to mess with it because it causes a glitch thing that I don't want to deal with at the moment. But it's going to be interesting to look at. I'm not sure if that just ends the poem right off the bat, or what it does putting you into the next day. But I don't want to take chances right now, because I'm trying to get to a very specific goal. And bed, dark will probably go to her. We're going to go with friends. Okay, that worked. Pure, vanilla, I know that is hers. And anime. Parfait. Summer. Alright, let's try this. One more. Which one is going to do it? Which one is going to do it? Play. Yes. Okay, so I think, unless I missed something, that should have been 20 on her side. And that's exactly what I was trying to get. So let's take a look. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. This is just generic talking. Welcome back, Yuri. Yuri. And so this is what happened last time, but I'm not sure if this is... So this will tell me if it's forced or not, because I gave nothing to Yuri, and what's going to decide this is not actually the event, but it's going to be what Monica says, because when I showed Monica my poem in the last thing, that was before I started the stream, she said it was very close to Yuri's style, and what I did just now using 20 out of 20, not Yuri's style, for some reason her name has just left me, and I cannot remember it. Let me take a look. Natsuki. So I did 20 out of 20, Natsuki right there. That should be fine. And then so it should give me a cutscene with Natsuki. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. So I've already seen all this. So that's going through all this. And what's going to happen is we're going to get a cutscene where Natsuki comes through and she can't even remember the fight they had the day before. And what happens when you please Yuri here is she pulls you aside and says, just ignore Natsuki. And that's the general ending. That's the one that I got when I was chasing Yuri in the last playthrough. And I don't know if it's going to do it here. I can't tell if it's forced. So here we get here. We're here. She bursts in. She's going to have some black text. I haven't. Isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry. Alright. Just trying to get through this. Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. And these are interesting bits right here, because sometimes this is spammed, and I'm not convinced it's spam. I think it's a code of some sort. So you look in the history, and, well, let me get past that message. You look in the history, oh, it's not there. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? In the history again? Yes. So here it doesn't show up. But if you go, it's not on this day, so it's not going to give me the history, but the history from a couple days ago showed what looked like just spammy blocks you couldn't even read is actually spam of letters. And I'm convinced it's a sort of code, and I'm sure someone on the internet has figured out what it means. And that's not me. Mibble, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, and Rapazoli faultlessly offered scleromalacia nade. What is scleromalacia? Alright, so I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better. So this is just happening all before, and I don't know when it switches over into something I can change. I don't even know if I can change this, but I'm hoping I can. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. If I heard the bell ring at least. And then we're getting into the piano thing that's in the regular Act 1. And this isn't changed very much. When it pertains to Monica, it doesn't really change all that much, and that's predictable because it's Monica that's causing all this. So Monica smiles sweetly. And I want to get pulled by Natsuki. And besides, Natsuki's already went to the closet, and yeah, I'm going to get pulled away by Yuri again. And this is going to give me the same ending as before. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want this. So we're gonna skip through this, because I already know what's going on here. And I just really don't want to deal with it. So it's going through this whole reading thing right here, and that's fine. And then, oh, I skipped through it. Let's go through the history again. And what did Monica have to say? And Yuri does this sometimes, nothing alarming. Why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Alright, and I'm going to show it to Monica and see what Monica has to say on the poem. And she's probably going to say that it's like Yuri's style, and I don't think it's telling the truth. It's definitely not telling the truth, actually, because I definitely did not do anything that Yuri would like. Great job. I was going, ooh, in my head. It's metaphorical. Yeah, so it's Yuri's style. So this must be a forced event. So I'm going to be forced to talk with Yuri at the end of this, and that's fine, I suppose. It's going through all that. Natsuki. Let's see what Natsuki has to say about it. It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one, because the last one was also aimed towards her, and there's no reason that this one should have been aimed towards Yuri. So that is... oh well. Oh well, indeed. So, and this is code. This is code that people have already decoded. I can't remember what it means, but I'm not going to dwell on it. It's just spam for now. Alabast, why didn't you come read with me today? I really wanted to. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Did you like Yuri more? No, I didn't. I was trying to get away from her. She forced me to. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Alabast, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Nice. That was... oh! Now what is this? Alright, well, that was end. Well, I'm going to save right there. So I have a save before that happens, and I have a save after that happens. And let's see what goes on, because I have never gotten that one before. Let's see what you've written for me today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. The poem turned out good. There were some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. So she is noticing right now that I did not write it for her, because if I recall correctly, when I did it before, when it was written specifically for her, she didn't criticize it at all. And this is a rotating wheel, not reading through that. Already read through it, takes a long time to get through. Doesn't really matter what's it about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I've had to take it on the pen. Alright, so she stole my pen yesterday. That is Well, that's a point that I'm not going to dwell on. It'll get dwelled on later. She'll probably bring it up, and I'm not going to be able to get through it. But let's read the special poem. These things are always fun. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the deep metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. So I've seen this one before, and I don't quite get what it means. It's a dream. It's probably not supposed to get it yet. And that'll be revealed next year. Okay, everyone. We're done reading each other's poems, so let's see. Alright, so Natsuki still exists, even after that fit. I was wondering if she would come back, because last time I chased after Yuri before, and Natsuki got pretty much pushed to the side. So I saw none of those interactions. This is the first time that I've seen that. So the festival is our only real chance to find more members. So we're going to try to get more members at the festival, because, you know, Act 2 of Doki Doki is totally about getting new members. Absolutely. And I'm not reading this because I've already read it all, and I think I think I made it pretty clear this isn't really a gameplay thing. This is me screwing around more of and trying to get certain results. You really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Right, and this is also in the Yuri playthrough. They're just complaining because they don't want new members. They like the club as it is. Yuri doesn't want more people interacting with me. Natsuka doesn't want more people ruining the atmosphere. She was pretty mad when I came and ruined the atmosphere. Well, now she's gone and done it. Poor Monica, except not poor at all, because she's Monica's, good lord, she ruins everything. And yeah, this is... Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities. No one would cry if she killed herself. Well, I mean, to be fair, it looked like she kinda did before with that whole neck-cracking thing. That nice eye effect, though, I should have screenshotted that, but I didn't have time to. I remembered it was gonna happen, and I still didn't do that. Chewie would love that screenshot. What about you, Alabast? What do you want to get out of the club? Most important thing is for everyone to get along. No one gets along here, and it's impossible for it to. Oh, there's still blood coming out of her eye. I just noticed that. I did not notice that before, but it's still coming out. Her eye is still bleeding. Wow. Oh, that hurts. That hurts to look at. Does her eye still bleed here? Well, she's not dripping blood anymore. That's sad. I was hoping she would, and that would be kind of an interesting thing with Monica and blood just spurting out of Yuri's eye. But that stopped. Alright, shall we go, Alabast? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a bit with Alabast before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. Alright. Let's see what Monica has to do. She's probably going to say I'm enabling her. Things have been a bit hectic, lady. Alabast, I just wanted to make sure your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. I mean, how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. And the things I know only you can understand, so that's why... Wait, not yet, no! Alright, let's save that. One moment. I'll be right back. mother's eating dinner and then going to work, so she wanted me to, I was just saying goodnight to her. I'll see her tomorrow. She works nights. She's a nurse. Alright, I have a Discord notification. Let me check that, and then I'll get back to this poem stuff. And what's pink? Oh, good job, Sixel. Thank you so much. Alright, so back to this. And we're gonna try to get Natsuki again, because it forced me to go with Yuri before, and I bet that's what it's gonna do again. But it gave interesting Natsuki cutscenes right there, and I have a feeling the Yuri stuff is completely unavoidable. So whether or not something changes will dictate whether or not I go and do the Yuri route again, because this is a completion run right now that I'm just almost done with. I'm right near the end of it, so what I do will be dependent on what results I get. So let's try this. We're gonna go with comfort, candy, vacation, holiday, marriage, puppy, strawberry, I know nightgown is hers, sweet, cute, Valentine, lips. Oh. I had never noticed that before. There was a little Monica at the bottom of that. Is there a way to get entirely Monica answers right there? Anyway, because she didn't jump one time, I gotta keep an eye on that. So let's go with Rain Cloud. Oh, Hope was hers. I did not expect that. So let's try this again. Wow, I'm just messing that up right off the bat. And hop. Pout. Poof. And I know lipstick will cause her to bounce, so I'm done with that. I know cheeks is hers. Family is probably hers now, so is fireflies. Marshmallows. Singing. Oh, there was Monica again, so feather is a Monica answer. Alright, so so what does Rose? Rose is a her answer. And here's this. Here's this again. I'm not dealing with that quite yet. I'm gonna come back to that. And alright. Oh, I forgot Joy was hers. I'm just messing this up all over the place. Oh, great. I'm glad the echo just told me feather was a Monica answer, because I almost clicked it again. Laugh. Milk. Lollipop. Kawaii. Bed. Lipstick is a Monica answer. Shopping is a her answer, I know that. Kiss. Okay, good. Fluffy. Rainbow is a Monica answer. Alright. I am actually very, very intrigued. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save here again, and I'm going to do this twice. So I'm going to try to get one with a Natsuki, Hi.
What is this?
That's me watching chat.
So it isn't on my computer?
No, it's not. YouTube is on your computer.
This looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm going to leave the cover sheet under.
The sheet is actually keeping this from falling down.
She'll be home soon.
Okay.
So she's on her way.
Sounds good. Okay.
Alright, have a good night.
Night.
Make good choices. Study Latin and Hebrew.
Then.
I didn't like that.
Then giggle is a Monica answer. Let's try and get a Monica answer right here. Is whistle? No, whistle is not a Monica answer. So I'm fine with either right now. I'm gonna try to get the Natsuki answer, but I would be fine with either just cause that interests me a lot. Candy, milk, summer, calm is a her answer. She's anything but calm. That's actually funny. Awesome. Bubbles is a Monica answer. I ought to be writing these down. Party. Was bed a Monica answer? I can't remember. I know Kitty's not. Happiness. Twirl. Sweet. Skirt. Sing. Parfait. Hop. Flower. Fireflies. I know prayer has become a her answer. It was a... Sunny is a Monica answer. I know, this is horribly boring, me trying to figure this out for all you guys. I apologize for that. Cheer, bliss, covet. Alright, so covet is a her answer. I wasn't quite sure if it would be, because they're both kind of like that. Candy. Candy's a her answer now? I did not realize candy was a Monica answer. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Desire. Summer. Papa. Hair. Whistle. Fantasy. Lazy. Kiss. Sunset. Promise. I know nightgown is a her answer. I know dazzle should be. What is fireworks? I haven't tried fireworks to know. Memories. Joy. Ah, come. I'm going to deal with it and see what happens. Warm. Special. Lipstick. Lipstick is a her answer. Are the Monica answers random? They must be random. Rainbow. Flower. Shiny. Heart. Let's go with it. Let's see what... Ooh. I haven't gotten that screen before. Hi, Alabast. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea to get today. Told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, you must always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. I believe this is in the normal ending as well. So I'm going to ignore this. I'm interested to see, because this is a day where I should either get an eyes scare with Yuri in the closet, or possibly Natsuki will say something that I have not seen before, or possibly both. So let's... Very interested in what goes on here. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Alright, so let's... Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Sounds like a great idea. Wow, that was just mean. Last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Oop, Undertale confirmed. Alright, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans. Oh, no you don't. No we don't. Yuri, how about you stop this? Alright, so I am getting pushed around by Yuri. So this is unavoidable. So I'm going to get the eyes. And probably right now I'm going to see her cutting herself. And may I have the water pitcher? I'll be right back. And she'll be gone for 10 minutes. Alright, this is just ha ha ha. We're gonna see her with bloody wrists in a moment, so just a fair warning. And there we go. And then it does backwards in time thing, so it's as if it didn't happen. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? I don't know what oolong tea is. So when I did it before chasing Yuri, you get this scene twice, and she notes a deja vu feel. But I don't think I'm going to get that because I did not get it twice this time. So, in that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Yes, when you're crazy, it's not hard at all. Alright, so, I'm very interested. Is Natsuki gonna show up again? Because I spent a good bit of time chasing her, and doing it purposefully, too. I will be very disappointed if I don't get that ending. Or I doubt it gives another ending, because everything ends exactly the same in this game, regardless of your choices. It will always end the exact same way. So, yes. We're going to be sitting on the floor, I'm going to feed her chocolate, and she's going to freak out and stick me in a closet. So how this goes in the first act is you do this, and she just like, oh, that's something a boyfriend would do. Here, you stick the chocolate in her mouth, and she grabs you and stuffs you in a closet to stare at you for a while until Monica tells you not to. And it's actually kind of fun looking. And by fun, I mean absolutely horrifying. So you hold it up to Yuri, she doesn't look away, she just opens her mouth, and you put the chocolate in, and she's like, oh, we were doing that? And Alabast. I guess I shouldn't have done that. She starts to breathe heavy because she's insane. And she forces you upward and stuffs you in a closet. Alright. There we go. So you see her eyes right there? They're about to get worse. The key. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that beautiful twitching. This is such a great... I'm screenshotting this to harass Chewie with, so I'm going to have you guys all stare at that for a while. What beauty. Absolute beauty. Alright. Now let's get out of here as fast as possible, because I hate that image so much. How long is this going to go on? I feel like it was shorter last time. There we go. Time to share poems. And I'm going to save right here because I have no idea what's going on. And I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to go with Monica first because Monica gives good advice. I saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous to spend so much time with Yuri. Well, trust me, I'm not trying to spend time with Yuri. I've been trying pretty explicitly not to, and they just won't let me. Alright, so she gets too excited and she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. And what is this ping? What is this ping? Did I get ping? Why did I get ping? Delete all channels and burn Christ Cord to the ground so we can start again. Sounds good to me, let's do it. Alright. There we go. Definitely not because she's depressed. She gets some kind of high from it. It might be a sexual thing. The point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not going to say it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. Alright, and what this is going to do is, this is going to come to a point where, yeah. Anyway, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope it's effective. Oh, what is this? I guess I kind of messed up writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's move on. I don't remember that from the last one, but I bet it did happen, and I just forgot about it. So let's go to Yuri. Let's see what happens here. Finally, Yuri holds my poem to her face. I love it. I love everything about it. Alabast, I want to take this home. I did not write it for you. I did not write it for you at all. Okay. So she's going to pull me aside after class, and this is going to be not fun. But she's... Yeah. So that was the pen thing. Yeah. 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 After you read it. Alright. Let's get through. Now this is just a beautiful poem. This is possibly my favorite poem in the entire game. I love this thing so much. It's actually a code that has been decoded by the internet. And we're going to click off of it. Look at those beautiful eyes. Look at those beautiful eyes. What has Chewie said to that screenshot? Yes. Ah. Alright, do you like it? I wrote it for you. Okay. And... ah, she gets so worried. So that's fine. Let's go to Natsuki and see what happens here. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. Alright. And I don't like that result. So we're going, I knew something like that was going to happen. So we're doing this. And we're going to go to Monica first, and we're going to get that out of the way. And I should have saved right there and done that not this way. So we're going to just skip that. And we're going to save here with this choice instead. So now we're at the exact same place. I can go either way I want from there, and that makes me happy. So we're going to go to Natsuki this time and see what happens. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities we all participate in, so you better keep working hard. I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, so at least read mine too. Let's just be clear, the poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully. Alright, and I remember this. Yeah, this was in the last one, so it doesn't look like so this is just saying Yuri's been acting weird. And then she gets all glitched out right here. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Alabast? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Alright, we're going to save right there. And I'm gonna leave that right there. And for now, I am going to load this save back and see what happens. So we're going to go to Yuri first, and we're going to skip through that because I already know everything that happens there. And then to Natsuki, and let's see what happens. Give your poem to Yuri. Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just... you didn't even think to show it to me at all. Okay, I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. And it's the exact same poem. And then... yeah, and then we get this again. Just Monica. And this is giving me the option for a secret poem. So, to reveal a secret message, and you stare at it and eventually just says, I love you. I'm gonna let it go to that, though, so you guys can see it. Alright. Okay, we're gonna save right there. And then we're gonna return, and let's load this and see what happens. And let's go to Yuri. Finally, Yuri holds the poem to her face, and this should be exactly the same poem, and pretty much the exact same thing there. We're going to save right there too, just so we have it in the exact same place. They're pretty close to the exact same place, just because that's kind of interesting to go through. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing for something terrible about to happen. Well, that's that, and yeah, the terrible thing that's going to happen is you, Yuri, so I don't think you should be saying that. It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Alright. And this just goes like it should. There's nothing particularly interesting. They're just arguing because this is Act 2 and nothing peaceful can happen. Alright. You trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Alright. So, desperately wants to be with one person or the other. So much cursing, too. It's very sad. Alright. And this will force me to pick Monica here in a moment. And I have a feeling from here on out... so, it does this mouse thing. So you can't actually pick anything but Monica. We're going to pick Natsuki, though, because last time I picked Yuri and I can't actually remember what happened. We're going to try this, though. I don't want to mess it up. Crap. I clicked Yuri. So we're actually going to load and go right there. Because I accidentally clicked Yuri. We're going to skip ahead. And... alright, so... Okay, I clicked Natsuki there, so let's see what happens. She is very mad, and it's giving me only the option to pick Monica there, but I just wanted to see what happens. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? Wow, I want some whiteout right there. I'm gonna put it on my computer screen so now you can see it, or at least I can't see it. I don't know if the whiteout will go through the computer screen, but you're welcome. It's what he chose. It's not fair giving us all the work and taking Alabast for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Alright. That's a beautiful face. That is just the greatest face I've ever seen right there. Alright. And... Yuri's really something, isn't she? And now we get to this. This is unavoidable. I don't think I'm going to go back to any files now, because I think I've pretty much seen everything there is to see. I don't think it'll let me do anything else, so she's going to go crazy here. And, you know what, I am going to save, actually. I'm going to see what happens. I want to see if I can... So she's going to get to confessing to me, and then she's going to ask if I love her. And last time I did this, I said, I do, and then she stabbed herself to death. So let's see what happens if I say no. Probably the exact same result, but I want to see if there's different dialogue at least. Alright. And let's say no. Yeah, so she stabs herself either way. Great. And then it gives us this wonderful thing to look at for a long period of time. And if you go to here, it just gives you the intro message for the game. So when you go and buy it on Steam, this is the game description. And it gives you this, except where it breaks off is, will you spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? And you don't get an option to spend the most time with her. And here, yeah. So you're stuck looking at this for a long time. So I just sit with me for a while, and we're going to go through this, because we're sitting here for 3 days, because she stabbed herself, and Alabast is in shock, and he doesn't move. He doesn't go home. He just watches her for the entire weekend until they get back to school on Monday. Isn't that nice? Yeah. I swear she gets more pale as the thing goes on too, but I don't have a way of verifying that because I'm not really paying too close attention, but I think she does get more pale with every day. So this is just the unavoidable ending. There's no way to get around it. There's not a Natsuki ending to go to, and that's very sad. At least not one that I can find, and it doesn't look like any choice leads to one. Unless it's really obscure and I can't get to it. It's festival time. You got here before me? I thought it was pretty... Oh! Oh! Yeah, and she's gonna puke, and that just looks absolutely wonderful. Best portrait in the game, right there. And did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh, and this doesn't... Notice right here, it does not give me the option to save or load the game. And usually, all of these have this there, but they are gone. So this is the cutoff time. There is no way to get past this. So she is going to... What I'm going to do is, while she's running this cutscene, I'm going to open some files myself just to get ready for the next thing. Just want to have a cupcake real quick before the cupcakes stop existing. Alright. Now we're going to get to, the best screen in the game, just staring at each other for a while. she has made the game infinitely better. That is all I can figure, is that she has made the game infinitely better by doing the things she does. And hi again, Alabast, and this is the only screen for pretty much the rest of the game. And I'm going to let this go through here. There's no way to make the text go faster. That makes me very sad, because I hate slow text. So I'm just going to get to the end of her. I'm just going to get to the end of this cutscene, and then she'll go silent and just say things every once in a while that you can't answer. And that's all very interesting. But yeah, this is the rest of the game. This is the end. We just stare at each other until I delete her from existence. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started the mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. Alright. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Alabast? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Alabast. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. Well, it's the knowledge that none of you have free will. No one does. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Alabast. But now you're here. You're here, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Alabast. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, and there must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. And it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Alabast, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Alabast, will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Alabast. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Alabast. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, and I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directly, I had to go into the game's properties and find a Browse Local Files button. So now it's telling you how to find the game, but I'm a filthy cheater, so I just opened the Steam thing, and now I'm searching for Character, and that pretty much gives me the folder right off the bat, so I just have to search the computer for it, and it's right there. And Monica is the only file left. I know you guys can't see it, but I have my computer files open over the game, so I'm gonna let her finish her monologue, and then I'm gonna delete her. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Hi again, Alabast. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Alabast, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into all the poems I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. This just keeps on going. I forgot how long this monologue was. I hate to subject you all to this again. Or I guess not again, I didn't do this last night. But for me, it's again. And it was very interesting last night, but tonight I have goals. I have goals for this stream that I want to meet. So, is this, can I speed up text? Ooh, I can turn that, I can turn the carp out of that bar. I don't think it actually does all that much. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi, everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Did anyone jump? I know I didn't. Alright. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, so. And delete. I deleted her. And my computer is dying. What happened to Alabast? What's happening to me? It hurts, and she's gone. The game doesn't exist anymore. One moment. Alright, sorry. Was grabbing the charger, my computer was dying. keeps going, keeps going. Alright, I'm going to keep that file open because when I reload the game and there are more characters, I want to be able to mess with it. And just without wasting time. So there we go. Watch me suffer. Yeah, I can't see anything, so I can't really watch you suffer. But this will just... she'll reinstate the game without her. And then I guess I'll do that just to see the credits. And then I'm going to reinstall the game. And I don't know if that will mess up the stream. It might mess up the stream. Let me... and let's hope I got the credits right, because I worked so hard for this. I worked so hard to get the ending that I wanted in the credits. And I'd better get it, or I'll be very mad, because that means I have to spend more time going for it. Yes, you are right. You are messing with a world you don't belong in. I don't have anything to say over this. So I'll just let this go. See what happens. Alright. Now the game is going to restart, and there will be, where we did have just Monica, we will now have no Monica. And so that's everything. And now, new game, which is what it wants me to do, and it won't let me skip these things. That is very, very sad. And this is pretty much the exact same thing, but more optimistic. So instead of me being a major jerk and refusing to do anything, I just comply and do things of my own accord. So it's going to go through the first day, and then, well, I'll leave that to happen by itself. But I'm not going to bother reading it because it's really just the first day again. All right. I think at this point there's not much more that I need to happen, but we are getting to the very end, and I'm going to watch the credits, and then we're going to get to the real fun stuff with messing with files while the game is actually being played, how it should be. And I'm interested to see what happens, because that'll be a lot of fun. So many words. I want the words to end. All right. And there's no cupcakes this time because she didn't make her make cupcakes to force it to happen. And all right. So you have to get along with each other. Don't you get it, Alabast? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with Ooh. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. Well, you're right, I did do that. All along, that's all I ever wanted, for everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know, after everything you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna miss you, Alabast. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. Hey. Hey. That was that was a different ending. I was not expecting that at all. That was I actually got a there is a good ending. There is there is a good ending to this game. If you go through and spend time with everyone and get everything, you actually get a good ending. I did not expect that at all. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh that makes me so much happier than it should. And now she's singing a song for me. Now Monica's singing a song for me. It's the piano song she promised. She promised to play. Now I don't want to mess with the files anymore, because that means I lose all of this. Ah. I'm gonna listen to the song. We're gonna watch the credits, and I just wanna. Oh. To the special player who achieved this special ending. For years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in broad new ways, some make you feel like a hero or a friend. Even when life is hard on you, some games are just plain fun. That's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been the ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Then it has you reinstall the game. Oh. Oh my gosh. And it just closes it. Oh my gosh. I'm blown away. I am absolutely blown away. I don't have any, I need a moment, just cause I did not expect a true ending. There was no happy ending in this game. What do you mean? Choices mattered in this? There was actually a good ending to this. I was, I am. I am, well, I am, I'm gonna re-download it, because that was, oh my gosh. I still want to test out the things. I still want to test out everything that I originally had planned in this stream to test out. But, so I'm gonna reload the game, and now we're gonna play through and screw around with files a little bit, and I'm gonna go through the intro and delete Monica right after the intro, and see what happens. And then I'm gonna play through just a speed run, just a speed run with Natsuki, just because I like Natsuki actually. So I'm going to do a Natsuki purist speed run just to rush through it. I'm not going to focus on anything, but I just want to get to Act 2. And when I get to Act 2, at the beginning of Act 2, I'm going to delete Monica there too and see what happens if you delete Monica at the beginning of Act 2. And then from there, later there is what I started this stream on was the poem that Monica gives you that ends with delete her, presumably about Yuri. So I'm going to get to that point and delete Yuri and see what happens there. And then I'm going, I guess off stream, I'm going to go through and get that true ending again, just because I hate loose ends so much. I don't think I could stand myself having a loose end. That's why I couldn't deal with Undertale. I never did an Undertale completion because I never did a genocide run, because I knew that it permanently ruined your game and you could never get a good ending again. And I'm too empathetic with games to deal with that. So I can't do genocide ending in Undertale. So alright, so the stream is... Okay, good, it picked it up again. So it found Doki Doki, so it starts with this screen, and I know I can get the true ending in one day, because I had this screen earlier today. I've pretty much been playing this all day, trying to get through everything and reading the different blocks of text, but now I know what everything says, I know how to get everything, and I'm not particularly worried about reading things, so when I go through it again, it's not going to take an extremely long amount of time, I suppose. I can probably do that tonight, and then I can just tuck away Doki Doki and never touch it again. And yes, delete the existing data, because I don't want it. And, oh my... I am still just absolutely blown away. Alright, not suitable for children, I agree. And alright, so I have the files open. There is, let me find Steam again. So, let me open file location. And I have Doki Doki characters open, so I have that open. So I'm going to start a game, and I'm going to go with Alabast. And we're going to speed through this. I just want to get through the... Well, let's try it right now, just because we're right in the very beginning. So let's just go ahead and undo delete, redo delete. Well, I messed up. I got pretty peppy with my clicking. And you know what? Let's be real fun. Delete all the characters right there. Let's see what happens. So I just deleted all the characters, and it didn't do anything. Let's... But let's keep going and see if it does do something. Actually going to quit the game right now, and I am going to uninstall it because that did not get the desired effect, and I don't know if it will, but I know that I messed up trying to do it and I accidentally... Oh yeah, I know they aren't actual character files, but it's apparent from the end that that the game interacts with them. And it doesn't actually get character information with them, but it is monitoring whether or not they're there, hence the ending. So it's interesting. So I want to know if it actually does do something at some point. So it looks like in the beginning, deleting all of them doesn't do anything, but I messed up, so I'm going to play through the introduction, and between, and right after... when it gives me the prompt for the poem, for the first poem, when it gives me the prompt for that, I'm going to delete only Monica. And then I'm going to go in and see if that has effects for the rest of the day. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to undo everything again. I'm going to uninstall and reinstall one more time, and go through to Act 2 and delete Yuri, because if deleting the character file in Act 1 doesn't do anything to Monica, I doubt it will in Act 2, but it would be interesting to see where it gets to her poem and says delete Yuri in the poem in Act 2, whether or not that actually does something. And I'm very interested in what happens there. And ultimately it doesn't matter, because if deleting Yuri doesn't do anything, I guess I'll just cut the stream, and that's kind of a disappointment, but we accomplished something. I got the true ending on the stream, and that makes me happy. And I can go through and do it one more time. And that's... yeah. So, we're just gonna deal with that. Not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. So let's go. So, Alabast, and let's play through to the first poem and delete Monica then. And then see if that does anything. And if that doesn't, then I'm gonna reinstall the game and see if that does anything. Or are you saying I should go through and delete Monica at the beginning and then play through to the end? Because that could be something I do. It would probably take... well, I'll probably be doing this for a while, but... as I could. Alright. There's just kind of speeding through all this. Let me open the settings and turn up the text speed. And what's auto forward time? Do you know what auto forward time is? I don't know. So let me just speed through. So much clicking. I need to download an auto clicker. I forgot that when I hard reset my computer, it got rid of my auto clicker. So I'd have to download another one, and I can't remember where I got mine. It was a good auto clicker though, like absolute quality clicks. I know I'm being silent. I'm not really trying to be entertaining. I just want to get through this day because I don't have much to say until I get where I'm going. Then I don't know what I'll do trying to get to Act 2 and deleting Yuri. But let's see what happens. Alright, so here is the poem. And open the files, select Monica, delete. And that is, so Monica, I just deleted Monica's character file. And that's that. I'm going to leave the other three. I'm just going to do that and see what happens. Hello again, Alabast. Doesn't look like you ran away on us. Alright, so it doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like it did anything much. Let me reload the characters, and it doesn't look like that did anything. What is... nah, not dealing with that right now. Alright. And it looks like when I randomly clicked, it just gave me the Sayori day. So I am just going to do random clicks on the poems and not try to go for anyone in particular at this moment, and just see where fast clicking takes me. Just because I'm I wish I could be a little bit funnier, but I'm not. I don't have the voice acting to work off of. I don't have my brother to work off of. He went and watched. He ditched the stream for Star Wars Episode 1. He's not even going to see the new Star Wars. He's watching the freaking prequels, and he thinks they're more entertaining than this. And I'm just, he's a disappointment, and I apologize for him. Alright, all this that can't be changed. And she does not like the poem because she is not a fan at all of Sayori poems, or really any poems except for her poems. Yuri's really not very nice. Yesterday's stream gets more views than any other videos you post. I know, right? Like, what the heck? It's because I don't use YouTube for anything. I pretty much exclusively use YouTube for crap posts that I share with my friends. Specifically on Luther's Academy. That's pretty much the only place I put things. So like I think the cracking open a cold one with the boys is on there. The Hillary Clinton's true crime. That was just a gag with my brother in bed. And it was I just use it for garbage. There's one sermon on there that I need subtitled still because I haven't gotten around to subtitling it yet. And that's very sad, but oh well. Wait, what? Wait. I think the poem was different than usual, but I couldn't say. Because I clicked right through it and wasn't paying attention. Can I reload the files? Her file still does not exist. But, oh well. Oh well. Alright. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Let's see what goes on here. They're gonna fight, and I'm gonna click right through it. Because this is a really boring stream. I know, because I'm not doing anything. I'm not really interacting with anything. All I can do is comment on how boring I am. But I just want to get to the end of this, and I'm gonna say help me Sayori just because I bloody can. And I think that option is the best option of the three, just because it shuts both of them up, and it makes me feel nice. What do the files look like right now? Anything there? Nope. I'm gonna do the first one on this one and see what happens. Alright. And that was all that. I have 3 Nadafs. That crazy anyway. Alright. And this is the gag that's unskippable. So I have to, when you go through and you're trying to get all the chat's always dead. No one talks on my streams. If the chat would go, then I would probably have something to talk about instead of just chattering. So if anyone wants to say anything in chat that I can work off of and maybe be a little bit funny, because I'm not funny by myself, that'd be great. Feel free, all 6 of you that are here. Because it says there are 7 people watching, but one of those 7 people is me, because I'm currently watching chat from a different computer. Yes, Mizoa, I'm saying... Welcome to the land of the dead, again. Alright. Alright, so did I get a Yuri day this time? Looks like I did. That's cool. Or is this just a thing that I haven't skipped yet? I am not really paying attention. Not paying attention at all. Let's see what thing it gives me. Oh, now there are 5 people watching. Someone left. I'm so broken. You people make me sad. So many clicks, so many clicks, so many clicks. So it was a Yuri day. So I got 1 day with Sayori and 1 day with Yuri. And I would love to have a day with Natsuki, but I'm just randomly clicking. So I would like to see if I get a Natsuki day by chance, but I'm not going to go for it because that sounds labor-inducive. It's not something I'm willing to do at this moment. Labor intensive. I just heard myself in the echo, and that was very sad. Labor intensive. I'm not willing to do that. I'm reading poems, and that bottles is, you can't avoid the bottles, because the bottles is 100%. It'll give you bottles, 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 older bottles. Okay. Let's go to Natsuki next, just because. Putus. This is... I love how you guys can hear my clicking in chat. I know you can, because I can hear it talking back. I can hear the clicking talk back to me in the echo. That is very funny and also concerning. My mouse is very, very loud, apparently. My wrist is starting to hurt. I really need an auto clicker. Know what? While I'm doing this, I'm going to download an auto clicker. One moment, one moment. You just better not kill my computer. Here's the auto clicker I was looking for. I found it. It only took 50 years. So, I'm going to continue being boring for a moment while this downloads. Alright, so now that I have an auto clicker, we are going to one time every 100 milliseconds, and I'm going to change the hotkey to Control Tab. So. Now this is what I call speed running. Did I break the stream? There we go. This is playing the game the way it was meant to be played. I'd walk home with Yuri, of course. We are clicking at absolutely fantastical speeds. This is beautiful. This is a much better way of getting through the game. Alright, so it looks like I got a Yuri day again. That's cool. Oh. Gotta love auto clickers, Mizoa. It doesn't get much better than auto clicks. They make click spam games just so much better. I don't use click spam very much, but when I do, absolutely blasting through these days. Alright, just because I want to get to Act 2. We're gonna fly by the best picture in the game here in a moment, because it is the best picture in the game. But we're not gonna see it for very long. Wait for it. There we go, and gone. I would like to know why both days include finger licking. Why do both of these dates include finger licking? Whose idea was this, and whose fetish is getting involved? Because I would like them to stop. I'm kidding, the game needs more finger licking. Alright, and Labu. Alright. Finger licking good. Alright, and there we go. Look at that. Best image in the game right there. Who doesn't love that? There we go. I know you can't hear it because for some reason my streaming kills music, but there we go. And what in the wide world of sports? It cut through my words. It went straight from laughing to best image in the game. Alright. So now there's only Natsuki and Yuri in the files, because she doesn't exist anymore, and Monica doesn't exist either, so I turned off the clicker for a moment. And let's see if if she says anything. I don't think she will, though. At least, she definitely won't be saying anything right now. She'll probably say something at the end of the day or something. So I can just skip through all of this. Jumping right through these days. Alright, alright. And I'll wait for the poems. And it gave me manga. That's cool. Is this the poem that does it, or is it the next day? I can't remember. It's a lot cuter than she expected. Alright. And swallowing my fears, brandishing my pen. So it is the next day, so I can turn on auto clicker until next day, because I don't care about anything else. Already, I've seen it all. I've finished the game. I have seen everything. And she just said I spent a long time reading the poem. I know she says that because I've played this 3 times now. And I can tell her that was a lie. I did not spend long reading that at all. If anything, I glanced at it, and I am like the world's fastest reader. Alright, going through these things. Very embarrassed Yuri. We are going to do that. I wonder what I did. Because I have no idea. She's going to apologize. I'm going to get the mandatory Yuri Day. Because it doesn't allow you to get anything else. Let me... And she, as Monica has not reappeared in the file, so I'm going to assume that it's not going to, I'm going to assume that it's not going to do that. So who should I show a poem to first? Okay. Hello again, Alabast. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. And if I click right here, it's not going to do anything because it won't close the poem unless I click off of it. So as long as I'm spam clicking in the middle, it won't do anything. And this should be the poem that prompts it. Delete her. And Yuri is deleted. I deleted Yuri. It doesn't look like it did anything. And I'll click Natsuki and see what happens here. I doubt anything important. Except that message. She wanted to read manga with me, and I didn't read manga with her. Oh, nice blood eyes right there. Backwards end. And Yuri. Alright, so it doesn't look like deleting Yuri from the files did anything, which greatly disappoints me. I'm very sad that it didn't. But, oh well. Let me... Well, let's push through. Alright, so it doesn't look like it's going to do anything. So let's just get to the end of the game and let's see what happens. That deleting the character files didn't do anything, because I was really looking forward to that, because that was going to be some screwy stuff. It's a shame. Alright, well. Just Monica. More eyes. Alright. And just click all the way through here. That's faster than using the skip button even. The music that plays in this section sounds like a really slowed down "Oh Christmas Tree." Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. It sounds like that. This is the best scene in the game. It is. It must be, and that's why they show it so long. You know, they wouldn't be showing scenes this long if they weren't the best. I know that because I make so many games. Alright, here we've gotten to the end, and her file already does not exist, so the character file is empty. So let's see what happens. Oh. It just auto-kills the game. Well, that's cool. I did delete you. I deleted you before any of this began. I'm going to turn on the auto clicker because I don't feel like dealing with you. And the text still goes slowly, and there's no way to fix that, and that makes me very sad. Gonna do new game, and we're just gonna get to this ending. It's gonna be a crap ending because I actually didn't connect with anyone, and we're just gonna go through like this. So I'm gonna let that auto click its way into finish, and then it's 7:14. So what I think, I want to go get the true ending again, and then put away Doki Doki and never touch it again. So that was the very end of nothing. And I don't know of a way to skip the credits. I don't think I can. So I'm going to sit here through the credits again, and what do you guys think? Do you want me to stay on stream and get through the normal ending, or get through the true ending on stream, or do you think I should just end it now? Because if I go and get the true ending on stream, I'm gonna play through it without the auto clicker. I'm gonna play through it slow. I'm gonna read all the text. You skip the credits by deleting the game. Exactly. Alright, well, that works. I'm just gonna uninstall the game. Turn off the auto clicker. So I'll uninstall, delete. I'll leave the character folder empty, or open. And I'm gonna re-download it. And I guess I'll let you guys in chat decide. Do you want me to play through slow and get the true ending again slowly, or do you want me to just end the stream? So we made a discovery. Or I made a discovery. I think Mizella already knew. There's another ending. There's a true ending that I got completely by accident. Because, I mean, I kind of did it on purpose. I did the prerequisites on purpose, but I didn't know I was doing them for a true ending. I thought I was just doing them for completionist purposes. So I got the true ending, and then I screwed with the files and lost the true ending. Because I wanted to mess around for something that didn't work. It was still an interesting experiment, though. So I'm going to play through it one more time to get that true ending. Do you want to... What do you think, Zane?
Wah. Wah. I just want to play TF2. TF2. Ugh.
Alright. Then, seeing no objections in chat, I'm gonna play through it.
No! Whatever. By the way, I'm on Satan and Cuphead.
Nice.
I've almost defeated. I actually nearly got undefeated him, but the problem
Alright. You know what I'm actually going to do is I am going to end this stream right now, and then immediately afterward I'm going to start a new one to just for purposes of going through the entire game and getting the true ending specifically. So I can just leave the screwing around video by itself, and then I can pick up with the other one. So that'll be good. Zane, stop being stupid. So, alright. Then, with that, I am going to end this stream. I'll send out links for the next stream into all the chats that presumably you people came from. and I will see you in a moment.